Go. Motivate. 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 Mo.
Hi everyone, my name is Chris and welcome to Nerd Motivation. It's my job here on Nerd Motivation to change your life in a nerdy way every single day. But lately I've just said to myself, I just want to change your life in general. So let's just keep it real. I'm a black man. Yeah, you can see it. And I have this opinion that the world can come together at some point and no longer see race. I'm not saying that we go blind to it, but I just hope we reach a point of equilibrium where we all work together just to be happy and just be people. That's what I really believe in, and that's what I want to see happen. But it's hard to believe that we'll ever get there when things like the freaking fear of white people keeps taking over the world. Now, when I say that, what do you mean? Well, I mean Barbecue Becky. You know who that is? Barbecue Becky is the woman who called the police on a group of black people because they were barbecuing with a charcoal grill in public. Because she, of course, all of a sudden wanted to cite the citations of the park. But meanwhile, there are other people of other races around who were barbecuing with charcoal grills. But she wasn't calling them on them. She had to call on the black people. But that got, pushed down and slapped around by another white woman who decided to go, you know what, this is wrong. This is absolutely wrong. Why are you doing this? And she chased the woman off the site and got over to a police where the woman cried and nothing was made of it. Because it was BS. But now we have a new offender, a woman who is literally telling black people they can't live in nice neighborhoods or nice apartment complexes because they don't look like her. She saw a black man try to enter the apartment complex in which she lived, which I live in one of those. I've actually lived in one of those where you can't get in unless you have a key fob to prove you live there. So anyway, the man gets in, starts going to the door, and she blocks him and says, "You can't come here because I don't know who you are." I don't know who made her the police of the corridor, but I'm calling her Corridor Kathy. Corridor Kathy wouldn't let this black man into an apartment in which he lived because he didn't look like her. She was afraid, she was uncomfortable, as she said. She was probably also intoxicated, just gonna throw it out there. But at the end of the day, the man got into his apartment, used his key, like, yo, I live here, my keys are in the door, don't do that again. Because it's BS. There are other instances that have happened around the world, mostly in America, but these are all things that are really, really starting to irk me. There's a 9-year-old boy who got accused of sexual harassment because his book bag rode up against a woman in a crowded place. How this woman doesn't know the difference between someone grabbing, and rubbing, I have no idea. Let me just give you guys an example. So, this is my pillow. Say hello to Pillow. Hi everybody, my name's Pillow. What up, y'all? Alright, I'm gonna grab you, Pillow, or I'm going to rub up against you. Tell me if you know the difference. Alright, turn around. Okay. What am I doing right now, Pillow?
Tonight, I'm a falling leaf.
You are most certainly grabbing. Wow, you must have a first grade education because you know the difference. Now I'm going to rub your head because you're a good boy. Go chill out there. You see my point here? This woman was clearly making up another BS reason to call the police on a black person because she didn't know how to deal with the fact that he was black. The crimes these people have committed to get the police called on them have all been because they were black. And it makes me wonder, what are these white people afraid of? Are they afraid that we're having good times? Are they afraid that we're too happy? Are we afraid that we're wearing too big of backpacks? What is it? The girl who got the police called on her because she was selling water to get a trip to Disneyland. What was she doing? Apparently she was being loud trying to sell water. I don't know why that's a crime, but apparently it is in this woman's eyes. To the point where she had to hide when the mom came out and goes, "Hey, we're putting you on the internet for being an idiot right now." She had to hide. She knew it was shameful. She knew it was wrong. And I hate seeing not just my people, but people in general go through this because other people are choosing to be ignorant and abusing the ability to have someone there to help you in times of need. It's like the little boy that cried wolf. You're not going to go start crying wolf all the time. The police are always going to believe you. At some point, you are going to be in trouble, and they're not going to help you because you're literally using this thing you shouldn't use incorrectly. What are these white people afraid of? I'm saying these white people because I don't believe that every white person thinks that way. At least I hope not. I have a lot of white friends. I have a lot of black friends. And I just try to pick and choose the ones that are good people and not look at them for their racist. I really do want to see the world change in a positive way. And I don't know how to make that happen without help. I'm thinking about the fact that I recently threw a party. Me and actually a bunch of my black friends threw a party. And we're like, yo, we're going to open this up to the public. We'll let everybody come in here, have a good time. Basically, we did this on the north side. So if you don't know Chicago is highly segregated. There are literally like racial divisions among almost everywhere in the city. So the north side is where I currently live. It's the white side. And the south side is where I grew up. And that's where the black people hang out. So we threw this party where we were bringing more black people, to the north side. So we threw this party, it's going well, there's tons of people, the music's banging, it's amazing, it's a great, great time. I'm working the door along with a few friends, and a few group of white people walk by, they see the party, they hear the music, oh, this is happening, what's up, yeah, we going in. This is white people saying that. We going in. And so they start going in, they get to the door and they realize, oh crap, we're the only white people here. They hit the straight up Scooby-Doo run, right? And they're gone. And that happened about 3 or 4 times. And it just started to bother me. So my friend Brad, who is, guess what, white, because his name's Brad, and he's helping me with the door. And he's like, man, that's such a shame that people can't just come hang out with other races and just have a good time. I'm like, no, it's BS, because when I go to spots and I see I'm the only black person there, I don't go, I'm out. No, I'm like, no, let's hang out, let's see what's up. Let's see what's going down with these people, you know what I'm saying? And that may have something to do with the fact that I've had a historical history with doing well with white women, but even now that I currently have a girlfriend and I'm not on the prowl looking out for anything, it's still a thing where I don't run away when I see an only black person. If I did that, I wouldn't be at anything anymore, because I'm the only black person in the room more times than I can count. Like, definitely wouldn't be at work, because I wouldn't be around anybody, so like 3 dudes and 1 girl. That's it. Like, you have to reach a point where you accept that you're the minority in the room, but that doesn't define you, and then live beyond that. And it really bothered me that these white people were afraid to be the only white people. Like, are black people that scary? Do we do anything to actually ward you away? I would get it if you were in the hood. I totally would get it if you were in the hood, because I'm afraid to be in the hood. I'm being like, if I'm seeing the dudes with the big old chains and pants on their butt, and they like smell like drugs and crack, yes, I understand that. But these were like upper echelon, well-groomed, like dope black people who make money, like the people you see on the show Insecure. Okay, these are like my best friend's a doctor. It's like that. My best friend is a doctor. He was in that building. You know what I'm saying? So you had nothing to be afraid of, except for blackness and skin, and maybe just not feeling in the culture. But guess how you get in the culture? You hang out with people in the culture. I know for a fact that there are people that understand that, they're white. There are people who are black that don't understand that. So I'm not putting this underneath any kind of racial like veil. It's just something I experienced that really bothered me and made me want to ask, what are white people afraid of? And that is ultimately the video that I've made, because I want to understand it. So let's have a conversation down below in the comments. Like, what do you think white people are afraid of? Why are these people afraid to come to our party? Why is Barbecue Becky calling the freaking police on us? Why is this happening so often? Why? What is the crime? Is it historical context? Is it that they're mad that the slavery isn't a thing anymore? Did someone hurt them as a child that was like, yo, I'm black to be black. Now give me your money. You know, like I actually keep this on my desk to remind me. It's a can of black. I literally keep it with me, so I always know that no matter what, black is a part of me. Black is in me. And no matter how many white people I'm around, no matter how many friends I make, no matter what I do, it's never going anywhere. The world will always see me as this. But I really hope that deep down, they see me as this. I want them to see me as a nerd before they see me as a black man in the street. I know that sounds dumb, but I'd rather they see me for the content that I put out versus the color that I am. You know, I just want to be me. I just want to chill. I want to kick it. I want to have fun. but I also want to be real, and I want to help people and do big things and have the world come together. So if you share my sentiment, let me know down below. Leave a comment. Let's talk. Give it a thumbs up. And thank you guys so much for this week's Nerd Motivation. We'll be back with another topic around race. Let me know your thoughts and what you want to see me tackle next. My name is Chris. And what are you afraid of?